pause. Have you ever felt like a tree in a relentless storm? Battered by winds you couldn't control, branches straining, roots feeling the very earth beneath them tremble. I suspect you have. We all have. It is woven into the fabric of being human. We often measure strength in terms of unwavering solidity in the unyielding nature of stone. But think about stone for a moment. It stands firm, unmoving, until it breaks. It chatters. It is unbending and ultimately unforgiving of pressure. Is that truly resilience? Is that the model we aspire to? I think not. Resilience, I believe, is something far more profound. It's not about avoiding the storm, or even surviving it unscathed. It's about learning to dance with the wind. It's about allowing yourself to bend, to sway, even to be momentarily uprooted, but always finding your way back to the earth. Back to your core, stronger for having weathered the tempest. Consider a field of wheat. When a breeze whispers through, it ripples gently. A beautiful dance of surrender. But when a gale roars, it doesn't fight. It bows. It yields. It understands that resistance in the face of overwhelming force is futile. And in that yielding, in that temporary submission, it finds its strength. It survives. It remains ready to greet the sun again. Resilience is not the absence of fear or the absence of pain. It is the mastery of them. It's acknowledging the ache, the uncertainty, the sheer, raw vulnerability of being alive, and choosing, consciously, deliberately, to move forward anyway. It is about understanding that these uncomfortable feelings are not weaknesses, but rather signals, markers on the path of growth. They are telling you that you are at the edge of your comfort zone, and it is there. At that very edge, that true transformation occurs. We often tell ourselves stories. Stories about our limitations, our inadequacies, our past failures. These stories become chains, binding us to a version of ourselves that no longer serves us, perhaps never did. Resilience is the ability to rewrite those stories, to dismantle the narratives that hold us captive and to construct new ones. Narratives filled with hope, with possibility, with the unwavering belief in our own inherent capacity to overcome. This isn't about pretending that the storms don't exist. It's not about painting a rosy picture of a world devoid of challenge. On the contrary, it's about acknowledging the inevitable presence of adversity and choosing how we will respond. Will we crumble under the weight of it? Or will we rise, transformed, from the ashes of our perceived failures? The choice, ultimately, is always ours. Look inward. Deeply inward. What are the storms you are facing right now? What are the winds that are threatening to topple you? Don't shy away from them. Don't try to ignore them. Acknowledge them. Name them. Understand their power, but also understand that you have a power of your own. A power that lies dormant within you, waiting to be awakened. That power is the power of choice. The power to decide how you will interpret your experiences. The power to choose your perspective. The power to choose your actions. Resilience is not a destination. It's a journey. It's a continuous process of learning, of growing, of adapting. There will be setbacks. There will be moments when you feel like you can't go on. Moments when the pain feels unbearable. Moments when you question everything you believe in. In those moments, remember the wheat. Remember the tree. Remember that yielding is not the same as surrender. Remember that bending is not the same as breaking. Remember that even in the darkest of nights, the dawn will eventually break. But resilience also requires action. It requires you to actively cultivate inner strength. To nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit. To surround yourself with people who support you, who believe in you, who lift you up when you stumble. It requires you to be kind to yourself. To forgive yourself for your mistakes. To celebrate your victories, no matter how small. To practice self-compassion, especially when you are struggling. It requires you to take risks. To step outside of your comfort zone. To embrace the unknown, even when it feels scary. Because it is in those moments of vulnerability, in those moments of uncertainty, that we truly discover what we are capable of. So, what can you do right now to cultivate your resilience? What small step can you take today to move closer to the person you want to become? Perhaps it's as simple as taking a few deep breaths, or writing down one thing you are grateful for, or reaching out to a friend who needs your support. Don't underestimate the power of small actions, because it is the accumulation of small actions repeated consistently over time that leads to profound transformation. The world needs your resilience. It needs your strength. It needs your ability to overcome adversity and to inspire others to do the same. Because we are all connected. And when one of us rises, we all rise. The storms will come. That much is certain. But so too will your ability to weather them. Believe in yourself. Trust in your own inherent strength. And know that you are not alone. We are all in this together, learning to dance with the wind. growing stronger with each passing storm. Embrace the journey. Embrace the challenges. Embrace the opportunity to become the most resilient version of yourself. The world is waiting.